Guys, for a lot of the guys here tonight, I'm the thing standing between you and Friday night, so I'll try to be brief. I have to say, as a guy who went to ARS in 1976, this is pretty fucking awesome. I will tell you that. Okay. I did 38 years in the Marine Corps, and all of it was as a reconnaissance Marine, which is a pretty good thing for a kid from New England. When I look at what I see today, I guess I could be one of those stuffy old guys that said, well, when I was here, it was so much tougher. But I'm just in awe. I'm in awe of this building. I'm in awe of this staff. I'm in awe of all of you and all the people that have come here tonight to honor you. And it's a great thing. When you've been around as long as me, and I'm 65 now, a lot of people say, when you say you're a recon Marine, what are you talking about? Our country, I'm retired now, ladies and gentlemen, so you know our country's pretty fucked up at times, really. But what I try to explain to them is something that's really unexplainable. They said, we don't see too much about them in the papers. And I said, well, they work in the shadow. They're men who work in and of a shadow. When I was a captain, I was at 3rd Reconnaissance Battalion. I was very fortunate to be with some of these old croakers that are sitting over here. And I started working on something that I thought could explain it. As a guy not too bright, it took me a long time, and I finished it as a battalion commander, as a lieutenant colonel, so it took me a while. It's the deepest part of me. It's the most personal thing that I could share with anybody. I think the men who are recon Marines will understand this. For those of you that don't, just try to realize that what you're looking at is the greatest thing our country produces, the sons of America. This is the men of the forward shadow. Long they'll go, and far away, but where they've gone, they never say. The dangerous games they go to play. These men of the forward shadow. You'll see them on the street or in a hall. Some fat, some skinny, some short, some tall. They'll nod at you, and that's all. For theirs is a dangerous business. Jump wings, scuba bubble is on their chest. And you hear a rumor that they're the best. But a mystery surrounds the rest of these men of the forward shadow. Stand up, hook up, don't be slow. That light turns green and out you go to the earth thousands of feet below as you parachute to danger. That air is so quiet, not a sound. That silk above you, square or round. And what awaits them on the ground, these men of the forward shadow. The water's dark and the tide's still high. 2 more clicks till we hit feet dry. Ghosts flash across a beach against a moonless sky. Ghostly men like a forward shadow. And while lesser men lay in their bed, a lethal patrol is stealthily led that will go where the angels fear to tread. Go those men of the forward shadow. Deployments come around again. We need you, brother, so you extend. Because it's never if you'll go, just when. That's life in the forward shadow. The years they take you from place to place, jungle, desert, disputed space, and you train and strain to keep the place that you have in that forward shadow. And then a day will come, and this you'll know. You'll sheath that sword, you'll salute, and you'll go. But deep in your heart, you'll truly know you remain in that forward shadow. And as a country grows weak before our eyes, with corruption, greed, and compromise, while enemies somewhere continue to rise, who will our nation turn to? In brightest day, in blackest night, they must turn to those with more vigilant sight. So those who worship evil's might fear the men of the forward shadow. And so those who I sing to in this hall, if you hear me, if at all, if the chord demands its deadly call, first will go a forward shadow. Long they'll go and far away. Where they've gone they never say, but dangerous games they'll go to play. These men of the forward shadow, yes, so long they'll go and far away. Where they've gone they'll never say, but to keep our nation safe today, dangerous games they'll go to play. Yes, for that they'll go into harm's way. We are the men of the forward shadow. God bless all of you. Semper Fidelis.